So I've not seen Young Link versus Wii Fit, so this will be very interesting. I'm gonna have to. I got nothing off the top of my head to really say about this matchup. TBH.
Dude, I know it's fantastic that we're getting that next DLC character on Tuesday.
I know,
but
right?
Lord, do I want 2 characters revealed.
Yeah, I hate this one character. Mortal Kombat, at the very least, they released like, hey, we're releasing these 3 plus a couple more.
All right, now I'm very interested to see what this matchup has to offer. Wii Fit Trainer getting numerous buffs in this iteration of Smash Bros. And Young Link definitely getting a huge upgrade as well from his melee counterpart. So we got to see what's going to stand out on top. I think most people would, on paper, say that Young Link is probably a better character. And I think it really comes down to the fact that arrows, boomerang, and bombs are really going to disrupt this setup game that Wii Fit Trainer's looking for.
Exactly. Very disruptive. Not going to be able to use that soccer ball as he wants. And is really forced to get in, which the movement that Young Link brings to the table is going to be very hard to try and catch him. It's the game of cat and mouse. And Mouse is putting in a ton of damage, looking like Jerry out here from Tom and Jerry.
Yep. And I've seen Colinies all day in this position where he's got his opponent on the ledge. He's just looking for one down tilt into an up air, or an up B, that is. Nice wave bounce on that boomerang, just to generate a little bit of space.
Oh. Neutral B actually going through that in the forward air trade with that deep breathing active, as you were mentioning earlier.
Yeah, we got that limit on deck.
Oh God, it is limit. Stop.
It is. It is a crazy limit because it boosts every other move beyond the specials.
Oh, I was actually expecting the up B right there. You can't get that conversion off of the fire arrow, but
I don't think it would have killed from that center of stage.
You think even with as light as Wii Fit is, but
Oh
a nair to dash attack of all conversions.
Now I love watching Colinies play. This character, Young Link, really just shows so much for like Colinies' level of play that he's exhibited since Smash 4.
So Colin on the back end sitting at 93%. And yeah, he previously had the lead, but that one stock drop really hurt. He let A-Star get momentum going for himself, able to build up percent. And now Colin is trying to fight for stage control, and A-Star is having none of it. So the pressure is on, going to catch him with the 2 hits.
Double dare into up B, or into nair. Whoa. Okay. Colin's trying to just strike back here. Gets a double hit affair. This is some good damage coming out to try and build up this crazy comeback that he's got going on.
And deep breathing online for A-Star in his Wii Fit. There's going to be the dash attack.
Now I say, like, he can't get hit by any of these tilts from, and guaranteed these smash attacks as well. But, you know, that dash attack catches you in such a quick and, like, off-putting way because you're just, like, you don't expect it.
Colin's got to slow down the momentum of this. Try and fight back and close out this stock when he can. He doesn't want to treat it like the last stock where he was at 99 and A-Star had just dropped his stock, putting him in a terrible position, especially since Young Link is as light as he already is.
Oh, my God. I think that would have killed him, too, actually.
He has deep breathing on, doesn't he? Plus rage? Oof.
I think that would have. And how light Young Link is because he's a small boy.
Oh, the lag was there, but...
my goodness, that was so, like, close. No air dodge anymore.
Oh, no jump.
Tries to get the kill, not going to get it. And that's some pretty good play coming out from AceStarTheThird here.
So you think we're going to see the switch to Wolf from Colin? He uses Wolf and Roy. I can't see Roy because he will just get ate up off stage.
I don't think Roy is the correct play. I think Wolf could work just because Wolf's combo ability and kill power, along with a really good reflector, I think would make life really hard for Wii Fit Trainer.
Agreed. The projectile game was already making it hard for Wii Fit Trainer, but once he, again, was on the back end, forced to approach, the maneuverability with Wii Fit and just the knowledge from a seasoned veteran such as A-Star just took him a long way.
I'm still pretty sure that like this Young Link pick could work. Like I don't think this is the wrong pick per se.
He just really needs to find a way to close out these stocks as consistently and as early as A-Star is.
And one thing I think that could also be a pretty solid change here on the Colonies front before we talk more about A-Star, is that if Colonies can maintain advantage state more, I think he could possibly find like a better, have a better time here in this game too.
Yeah, a lot of players, since they're not familiar with Wii Fit Trainer, they're not too familiar with how to properly ledge trap, because there's just different options that Wii Fit can go to try and get on stage. And it's even been catching Colonies off, and he's been playing since Smash 4 just like A-Star.
Yeah.
Probably not familiar with this matchup.
No, and even in friggin' Smash 4, people just didn't know how to fight Wii Fits.
Oh, not at all.
But now that you've got to deal with a really good form of Wii Fit, you got to just take it in strides almost. Oh my God, that was close.
Solid call out from A-Star, but a little luck from that down air coming out from Colonies. So yeah, this is still like Colin is dropping these stocks around 110 on his part from A-Star, but not closing out the stocks as early, and that's what's really hurting him too. And there's going to be that neutral B, that deep breathing buff coming into play, and it's back online in a matter of seconds.
Definitely is.
Oh,
Good
there!
down. It calls out that spot dodge so well. All right, but now that he's got deep breathing, he used the entirety of his invincibility frames to just get this incredible stat buff to try and make some crazy start here. And Colonies off from the gates, 55% on deck.
Yeah, and I noticed we're seeing more solid hits coming out from A-Star, solid combos coming out from Colonies. I just really wish he'd be getting more off of these, but he's keeping stage control, and that's what he needs right now. Just play slow, methodical at this stage, and don't get hit by Randy dares such as that. And that deep breathing is still in line, so the next good smash attack or dash attack is going to hurt. This trade's not working out for Colonies right now. Still.
And what's crazy is that beautiful lead that Colin once had is just gone now.
Yeah. He's playing phenomenal.
A-Star really just understanding what it's like to play when you're behind and knowing what he can and cannot do to just take this game back in his favor.
And still not ledge trapping him as hard as he was previously getting ledge trap right there. Not too patient enough to shield that soccer ball and punish the follow-up option. Was Colonies. It's going to be an upbeat? No. Just back throw. That's going to do it.
I'm like, I don't think it's going to kill. Oh. Living. And we got a trade.
Goodness.
That trade, that's
favorable.
Huge news for Colonies.
You're right, just not keeping them in disadvantage, especially with these ledge traps. You got to see better ledge traps, more patience coming out from Colonies.
That was one thing I talked about A-Star after our set. It's like, what is somebody supposed to do against Wii Fit Training? It's like, you got to know how to push your advantage and be able to just force Wii Fit into like the corner and into disadvantage, because Wii Fit, while she has so many tools, her tools to get out of disadvantage are pretty subpar, but she has like all the tools in the world to stay out of disadvantage. But it's really hard for her to get once she's in disadvantage. It's really hard for her to get out. You're kind of seeing that from Colonies right here in this game number 2. Now that he had the lead, he was able to kind of really exacerbate it and just make something out of it. But it's really starting to look a little close.
That's going
to be it. Yep.
And we see
up B down to.
We seen right there, he was a bit more patient. He waited for the roll. And granted, he didn't get the initial punish on that first hit of down tilt.
Yeah.
He was still pressuring him enough to drop shield, down tilt, up B again. Yes. So yeah, just needs to be patient at the ledge. Wait for him to pull the trigger before you pull the trigger yourself.
Yep.
Jesus. So I think the Biggie Cheese versus Doorstop was the one game 3 we did not get.
Ooh, looking ahead. Everybody, we're pretty much already starting winner's quarters, which is really good. It means we're moving through this bracket quick.
How is lower bracket looking?
A little bit behind.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. That means we're going to probably get some pretty deep losers bracket matches to commentate on, which I'm really excited about.
All right, yeah, same. All right, both players sticking to their guns. We got game 3, Colonies versus A-Star, still winner side. Round 2 of top 64. Let's get it popping.
Who's going to make it into winners quarterfinals, advancing to that top 12? There are some sharks in losers bracket. Whoa, 39%. It almost smelling doom.
If he was really ballsy, he would have went for that up B. I would have respected it, but
That would have been the all that. That's just like the man. That's how you just like.
That's a statement.
Shake somebody.
That is a statement right there. All right, so Let's Trap him coming out. He just backs off, waits for him to get up, gets some damage with the arrows, but not as much as he was expecting. Still stage control.
That's it.
Oh, God.
You can tell that game 2, actually just these first 2 games, was information download center for Colonies. The way he's moving, the way he's following up and dealing with these things that Wii Fit trainers just throwing out constantly. He has truly learned something about this matchup in the past 2 games. That just speaks to the type of player Colonies is.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very analytical. And if you give him that game 3, game 5 situation, he's going to start pulling out stuff you were not ready for. And it's showing right now. Still on his first stock at the magical percent. Got him air dodging. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. That was 2 like 2 single hit fairs. It was crazy. I don't know what if you're A-Star in this situation, you got to figure out what do I do to try and make this comeback. Because right now, this is
a body bag.
Steamroll is being looking like.
This is a body bag right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, the platform actually saved him in that situation. And the boomerang being a homie as well.
This is Braun Strowman versus James Ellsworth as a freaking like squash match right now. This is just not looking good.
And to quote Braun Strowman, I am not finished with you.
You're going to get these hands.
These projectiles.
You're going to get these projectiles.
Down tilt. Oh, he does not go for the up B. Goes for the nair. He's going for Randy options right now.
You know, Colin is feeling himself. But now you can see A-Star going for these sun salutations, going for this deep breathing. He's trying to heal himself up as much as he can. He is so far behind right now in this set that it's going to take essentially a miracle at this point to make some type of comeback.
Right, we are in Real Master territory, as we say in Mortal Kombat. This Real Master territory, you're not going to be making that comeback with air dodges like this because Colin's going to start eating them up. He knows it's a very tense situation if you are in A-Star's position. It's going to be a back throw. Got to go for something, Randy. No, does not go off stage.
You need to get that deep breathing because he needs some type of way to get an early kill. But just like that, Colonies gets the up air to seal the deal. Keeps himself sitting in that winner's bracket. A-Star joining the Sharks.